Welcome back. MTG Joe here. We're live on YouTube. I'm going to be testing out a couple decks today. We're going to be trying out some stuff ahead of the weekend's qualifier, which will be fun. There is a historic best of three, so there's the play-in one day and then the actual qualifier. So we need to figure out what we're playing for, what's good, what's bad, and kind of go from there. So we are going to give a run to a couple Abzan lists, see how it plays out, and then I will come up with the metagame breakdown ahead of the event as well. So up first, we are going to be trying out an Abzan Primal Prayers list. It's a combo deck. And then we're going to be trying out an Abzan Yawgmoth, the Convoke version, as opposed to the Energy version. One from player Capella that hangs around, one of my viewers. Very good players, got like a 90% win rate after almost like 200 games with it. So this deck here, if you haven't seen, this is a infinite life, infinite attacker combo that you can do at instant speed. We're building this version of the deck as more of a combo control as opposed to the Naya mid-range list that Altherex played from MTG Arena Zone. How it works with Primal Prayers, it substitutes the casting cost of a creature. Instead of it being the casting cost, you get to pay an energy to cast it. It gives you 2 energy to start. If you have Guide of Souls out, you get to cast Sigardian Evangel, tap down something of your opponent, you get a copy of Sigardian to your hand, you gain a life, get an energy, and you just basically keep making infinite Sigardians. And you kind of go to town that way there. So you could do it at your opponent's end step because this gives flash, you get infinite creatures, infinite life. The deck itself, we're playing it as more of a combo control. So we have Recruiter the Guard that can find both our creature combo pieces, Assemble the Team that can, Malevolent Rumble, which can find our any of our combo pieces as well. They're all permanents. And then more interaction, Fatal Push, Thought Seizes, and Divine Purge, just a sweeper in the main. Because we don't need to commit creatures to the board until we go to the combo turn, we could just win out of nowhere. Another card I want to try out is Shifting Woodlands in the mana base. I was playing this in Best of 1 with Omniscience. Excuse me. Very powerful. So we can copy a Primal Prayers that's in our graveyard as well, and then kind of win from that. You don't get the energy because it doesn't enter the battlefield, is it? It becomes a copy of it. So notable there. The sideboard. Fragments is removal, Surgicals for Graveyard Hate, along with Rest in Peace, Sun Cleanser for the energy matchups, Legion's End for these Boros Luris piles, Juggernaut Peddlers versus Control, and then I want to try out Calling Ritual. It's a way to just blow up all the kind of Boros stuff and get some value there. It might even be better to play 2 of these, to be honest, over the Legion's End. We're going to play 2 Calling Rituals, I think. It's a really nice catch-up mechanic, so we're going to do that. So we're going to give this one a go. Hey Vince, say Fate. We're going to get going. The other deck we'll play in a bit is the Yawgmoth list, so it's the Convoke version. Basically, you slap a Rope Line Attendant's ability onto Yawgmoth, and then with Yawg, it just keeps making creatures that you can sack, and then with Marionette Apprentice, you just drain your opponent out of life. And then you got like Knight Errant to convoke into stuff. So this is the list that Capella was playing. At one point, he was 159 and 15 with the list. He's a very good Yawg player, so we'll see if we could come close to replicating that. I think we're Diamond 4, so I just want to try these out, see how they play out. I'm deciding as well. I have an RCQ that I might go to on Sunday. It is Modern Horizons 3 sealed for, and then the top 8 is draft, but it's like $85 to go to. So I'm kind of like torn. It's a lot of money, but it's like Modern Horizons, pretty good cards to open. And then 2 of my buddies have already qualified, so I want to kind of qualify. So I'm deciding if I'm going to do that. So it's a busy weekend of Magic. So it looks like Boros Energy up first. I think this is fine. We go first. So I'll play out 1 Guide of Souls. Gets us some life early. This will find us our other combo piece, and then this hopefully finds us a combo piece. When it goes Guide of Souls. Okay. So we'll take the Sigardian here. The nice thing too is you can kind of just play a fair game plan if you want to. Yeah, Boros Energy is still the best deck. Okay, so opponent's got main deck Sun Cleanser. Very good against us. But we have Divine Purge that we can go into. So we'll just clutter up the board. Naturally draw your combo piece, which is very annoying. We are missing double green, so... I'm just gonna find more combo pieces. It thins out our deck a bit. So we are potentially a green source away from winning next turn. Sacred Cat Gamers. Divine Purge. One time Divine Purge. Show me a Purge. Okay, so we got the green source. It's not bad. They have the static. They have the second Sun Cleanser. I think we're just taking that. So they don't have enough energy this turn. I think we're just going to do this to gain a life. Yeah, that's my video that's coming out tomorrow. PT. We played, it's a red-black list. I can show you after this. Just gain some life. They won't have enough energy. Well, now they technically do, but they'll have to forfeit some of it. No effects there with Lootmonger. They could give this flying. Oh, so you don't even need to discard here, so that's better than it seems. Okay, so opponent loses now. So we'll take that. Yeah, I'll show after this game. Remind me, and then we'll play it out. So what we're gonna do is on upkeep. So we'll get an energy, and then we'll basically be able to tap down all their stuff. Make infinite life. Infinite blockers. It's a little bit laborious. But this is effectively the combo. It's the list that I'm referring to, the Mardu version. It's more red-black. It's from Omnithopter. They won a tournament with it. There was a version he was testing, and I saw Yellow Hat that was playing a little bit more of the white energy cards. So they have a pretty big board, so it's a bit of a pain. And they're also at a pretty high life total. I'm just gonna tap down their board. But this is effectively the combo. .30 power, they're dead. That was sweet. That was sweet. We did the thing. We did the thing. Okay, so I don't think we want Thoughtseize, Culling Ritual, Sun Cleansers in. Probably trim on a couple Recruiters. Probably play a Fragment. So just more sweepers. Probably trim on an Assemble the Team. Just play a little bit more combo oriented or like control oriented. Especially on the play. We just want all the removal. Recruiter's probably the weakest of them. I stopped watching Euro once Italy was knocked out, and then when Portugal got knocked out for my wife. The 3 teams in my family we were gunning for. All out. Albania for my sister-in-law. I'll show the other... yeah, it's the PT. It's the Johnny Black-Red, basically. I mean, 2 combo pieces, but terrible mana. Okay, well, we have the combo. Do we just, like... I think we do this. We didn't have to mull. This hand's great. I think we just need an answer to Sun Cleanser. Which one, T. Cody? I'm doing this because I need to kill the Sun Cleanser. Another Primal's a little shitty. We need a sweeper, just kind of 2 lines. So pull it up. The one that won this one. First place. Okay, we just need to survive this turn. And then we can win. And no Sun Cleanser. So we'll see how this goes. Two, three. That's 6, 7, 8. I think we're 7, 8, 9, 10. I need an untapped green that doesn't pain me. We need 1 more life. Vince. Alright, we're just dead. Thank you for the sub. Kind of awkward there. Had a bunch of removal, just didn't see it. Can't do much there. Can't do much if we don't hit the removal. We had the combo. Came close there. if we had one more life, no Ajani, but that was a very good curve for the opponent. Like if we hit just a Divine Purge, it sets them back so much, I feel like, in this matchup. They're probably on 4 Sun Cleanser now, too. Got Purge. We got Malavant. We got part of the combo. It's a little annoying that our mana is so bad. I can guide us souls here. We also don't have a green source, so I think I'm just gonna do this silent here. Might be wrong. I just need some like mana that doesn't hurt. They flipped a Johnny though, so that was the correct line. You were right. But in this case, it didn't make too much of a difference because they had the Johnny flip. Technically correct though, yes. We're not gonna purge just yet. So no combo. And we didn't hit. So I think we're just gonna then, because I could do this, I could do this. I guess we Malavant here. Because next turn I can sack this, pay the Purge, and Malavant afterwards. So that gives me some value. Hey Garrett, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play a couple games with these decks, and then I'm gonna record the best of 3. I'll have it up for tomorrow. I wanted to try these out. I wanted to see how these played. So it makes it a little worse here. Okay, so this mana base, like the fact we drew just all these pain lines is so annoying. We're just taking so much incidental. Hey Cody, we're gonna do Yawg after this. I'm gonna give it like 2-3 matches, and then we'll give Yawg 2-3 matches. We just started. This is our first match. Very awkward mana. I only play 4 of these, and we drew 3 of them. Can target it to bank some energy. I might run one of these out just as a blocker. Okay, that's not bad. A little weird, because how do I want to tap this? I can take one more damage, because I can set up Primal Prayers. I can... I think we take one more. Let's do it like this. Let's do this. Let them take the damage. A bit risky. A bit risky, but gives us reasonable blockers. We might want... So I just need a Guide of Souls and we win. I think it's do this. So like the problem is I can cut them off energy. I think we cycle here, see what we get. Because if I get the Guide of Souls, then I'll just sweep. Fragment's not bad either. So we'll take them off the energy here. Just need a Guide of Souls. Just need a Guide of Souls. We know one's in the graveyard, one's in the bottom third of our deck because of the Assemble the Team, but Assemble the Team's good, Guide of Souls is good. Oh, 2 Guide of Souls are in the graveyard. So a couple options here. I think we're going to ambush Viper this Amped Raptor. I can fragment the Static Prison. Yeah, I think we need to do that. It buys us some time and forces them to overcommit to the board. It also takes a red permanent off the battlefield for Johnny. I mean, if it wasn't for this painful mana, we'd be in a really good spot. We've taken a lot of incidental damage. But I am presenting a reasonable board here. So they Static Prison the Sun Cleanser. This is already 4 mana. So we're probably just going to sweep here. That does put us to 3, so we are dangerously low. We're actually at 2. All See what we get. See what we get. They could go Lion Sun Cleanser. Do they have a Johnny plus flip? Sacred Cat. So the thing here, if I find one of my 2-drop enablers, I think... I mean, I have Calling Ritual still. This is super interesting how we proceed here. I think we have to try to draw here. Problem is shock lines are turned off for us. Ah. Would have been enough. So I've Guide of Souls. I think we just try to stay alive here. They have removal, they get me. Yeah, that was close. We took a chance there. Like, if we didn't draw, then we win the game. But they had the removal anyway, so they would have disrupted the combo. Close game. Close game. Our lands did so much damage that game. Like... yeah, we have 4. We drew all 4. I can't really play around that. Can't really play around that. So this is a Primal Prayers deck. Use Primal Prayers, Guide of Souls, and Sanguine or the Evangel, and you get infinite creatures, infinite tap down, infinite life at instant speed. This is not a good hand. We'll keep this. Obviously, double Guide of Souls, because why not? We just take this out. Oh, come on. So annoying. Everything was like a 2-for-1 there. I need some sort of blocker, but the problem here is they're just gaining enough energy every turn. And like they can pop that for next turn. So even through double discard, their hand was so good. Just go to sideboard. The problem is I need to sweep their board and I'm just not going to stay alive long enough, so let's not show them what we're on. And... So sometimes, like, they had just lands in hand, but the problem is they were snowballing. If they didn't draw Oscillate, we would have stuck in there. But they're gaining enough energy every turn. What is with these hands? I mean, we can do this to kind of just catch up, which I like. Just do that. Another hand where Great 7. Not finding a combo piece there is kind of annoying. Naturally. Okay, so we just win. So I'm actually going to do this now because they can't disrupt us otherwise. So that was actually pretty sick. So we'll just gain infinite life that way there. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. I don't know if we want Recruiter for this matchup. It seems kind of slow. I might play a couple Juggernaut Peddlers. They might be on Flage, but I don't want to play Surgical. We just got to combo them out faster. I think the Flages, or like the Jeskai control is going to be the more problematic. What does chat think of this deck? Meme? Dream? Because I don't think the Naya version can keep up with this Boros version. It's too quick. So this Abzan version, just being able to play Divine Purge gives you an advantage. That and Calling Ritual, like, that was turn 3 combo kill through triple Oscillate draw on the... which you'll love to see. I love this card, Malevolent Rumble. Such a, like, interesting kind of tutor, ramp, playing it with the Woodlands. It might be right to play more Woodlands, because Woodlands could become a copy of something if you needed to. I don't know where the opponent went. I'd also like to see if we can keep a hand without mulling. That's one thing when you're playing kind of combo decks, it's how consistent is the hand. Where'd you go, opponent? I want to finish this game. Okay, well. No combo pieces, but we'll give it a go. I might need to slow them down, so let's do this. That's actually really sick. I should have killed this. I forgot they were on the Flage version. It's my bad. Should have killed it. That was my mistake. I need to lead on a white source here. Kind of want this to flip. Because if they get Flage here, it's kind of annoying. So a bit of a punt on my end. Let's see what they do here. Hopefully they... get a nice pull here, and then we can hit them again once the Fable flips. I can also, with silent clearing, just flip that. So the non-fatal push definitely was a punt. I don't want to sweep this turn. I could pop this, flip this, Fable, like get rid of Fable here. Isn't terrible. Because if they Flage, I do have the green source. We do that. Missing a bit of the combo here, which is a little annoying, but get them to maybe commit a little bit more to the board. Pump the energy. We gotta be mindful of Blage. No. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Never punished. We could have waited there, but I think it was right taking it off. Promise. We'll give this one more go. I don't know if it's just not drawing this stuff. It might just be we gotta play Culling Ritual over Divine Purge. Just trying to dodge a Johnny for a turn. Hard to kind of brew into that. It's very... Keep this. So Woodlands comes into play if you have a forest. They're on Yawg. Or there might be Sam combo. They could be on Primal Prayers as well. Hello. You gonna let me resolve my spell? Another Sigardian. I don't want lions, so let's do this. They've only shown black lines so far. They could just be on... Oh, they have the Abzan. Guide. Could be dead. Could be dead. They're Malia. So the thing is, we have 2 Guide Souls here versus 1 Primal Prayers. I think we do that. More Guide Souls. So they could Amalia next turn, but they can't like physically kill me. So now we get to play a funny game. So they could Amalia, do all the life nonsense, and then we just tap them down. We got to make a lot of tokens, but it's fine. Stop. So since we can do the combo twice, I think we do it twice. Now they can Amalia us back. They can Amalia in response. They have enough to cord here. Weird game. I found the Amalia deck quite inconsistent. So we're just dead here. Because they blow it up before. So they need a Boseiju, which if you're going to lose to Boseiju, you're going to lose to Boseiju. I think the peddlers are reasonable in this matchup. I think we're just cutting recruiter altogether. That one is kind of nonsense. Because if they just have the combo, we don't have to react then, and then we can do it after they do it. But there they had both Boseiju and that. So when you're testing, it's important to kind of see these fringe cases where did they beat you outright? Like those Boros decks, they just bet us. I think that's fair to say. We had a trouble with them, even with the purges and stuff like that. The purges just kind of delayed things, and they're able to attack at a couple different angles. That game there, like, it's a one of Boseiju. They needed Boseiju and Cord, and they had the exact mana needed. So they had everything in that turn. A one of, a four of, and they had their combo in the first 10-ish, 12-ish cards. So we still win that game if it wasn't for Beseishu. So, important to kind of realize. So it'll be the last game of this deck, then we'll play Yawg. Keep this hand. Probably put back, assemble the team here. Want to have an answer for the combo or just disrupt them a bit. We've mulliganed a lot with this. Thoughts on sacking the Scion to pay for the mana for the first guy, then you... Yeah, that's a line to play around. But to be honest, I wasn't going to... I wasn't playing around Beseishu. I was playing around the fact that I thought they had Amalia. So, combos set up here. Like, the way they shocked in, the way they were playing was either Chord or Collected Company. Looking back, yeah, that's the line to do it, but it's one of those, they had it. Just need a land here. Naturally on curve. So now I need a removal option. Gotta, like, it's really easy to win the games when you just naturally draw your combo every single game. I don't think this deck's reasonable with Sun Cleanser being so around. Okay. I mean, if we can hit with the Purge, it'd be good. We're also now just gonna lose to this dumb thing. I shouldn't have done the tap on the white there, just in case. Oh, come on! Ah. How do they find every hate piece? So they had the combo in their opening hand, plus the Sun Cleanser, plus they drew their Thoughtseize with the lands to cast on curve. And now they're going to give Juggernaut Peddler flying. That's just super annoying. It's just silly. Just silly. Now we're just dead. Alright. Like, what am I supposed to do when they find every combo piece at the perfect time. Just such a frustrating game. Because like that, I sweep them and then just kind of go to town, but Abzan prayers can just go away. The worst part, I just spent 4 mythics on this. 4 mythics on Recruiter the Guard, and we sideboarded it out like every game. Alright. Palette cleanse. Let's play some Yawg. So, folks, this is Abzan Yawg. This list is from Capella. Hey, Nick Talks. How's it going? Check out Knit Talks on Twitch. Portuguese streamer. Very good if you like Boros Energy. They are part of the reason you could blame so much Boros, like top 10 Mythic. We're going to try Capella's Yawg list. He's been bugging me forever to play this deck. So we're going to play some Yawg. So this is the Convoke version, the non-energy version. There's an energy version as well you can play. The kind of combo with this deck, Rope Line Attendant on a Yawgmoth means that each time your Yawgmoth comes into play, it creates a token. So it self-enables you to have a creature to sack to kind of cancel out the Undying trigger. You pair it up with Marionette Apprentice, and you get to just deal infinite damage. Convoke cards in Knight Errant and Court of Calling to find you combo pieces. Sun Cleanser for the main board. We're just going to try to kill a bunch of stuff. Sideboards, just a bunch of like hate pieces, like tutorable stuff we can use. The hot tech Plague Mirror, sweep your opponent's board, can't be blocked by white creatures. It'll draw me for some card advantage when needed. So we're going to give this one a shot. Primal Prayers did not go well. I just want to see, like, I'm going to record the metagame breakdown, but I want to see how these lists play. At least some perspective. I was hyping up this Primal Prayers list as something that could potentially compete, and it felt awful into Boros. Primal Prayers was cool, but, like, we were losing to, like, the stupidest stuff. APT, remind me after this game, and then I will cover it. It's one I just imported. It was the one... It's a different Mardu mid. Okay, so we have the combo in hand, so we'll keep this. So for reference... Okay. They are playing the Persist combo. So this is the Mardu mid-range list I found. So they're Persist Reanimator. So we gotta watch out for Croc. Right, so they might be on the Eater here that can reanimate. That's right. So if we find Marionette, we win. Kind of weak, but we also have Yawg here. So they need to clear our board or we win. But even then with Yawgmoth, I should be able to beat them. That comes down. I do need to kill the Deathrite Shaman. because it can eat my Yawgmoth in response to dying. Okay, so now they can't. I probably should have just played Confluence there. It's one less life. I guess that was a line that they had. They can sack this to stop the draw. But I want to do this just to disrupt here. Kind of annoying sequencing there. Probably just some unfamiliarity with the deck. They have 5 damage here. They would have to sack the Perforator Croc to be able to do so. I think we're taking that. Ah, they got 2 in the yard. Got me. Cool deck, but Skyclave. Bring in that. Who's go Revoker. Not a good combo going, but this is part of the reason I don't love this version over the life gain. If we had the life gain one, we just gain a lot more life. So if I go Marionette there, I do have enough to Convoke. Into the effect. Thank you, appreciate it. Stitcher. Create a servo here. I think we want to do this. White. White's pretty big. All right. Let's see what we can do with this hand. Come on! Hey, Jamal. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. We've been on the wrong side of luck every single game. Might be right to attack there. Probably right to attack. We've just been every step of the way thus far in our games, the opponents had the perfect thing. And it's like, it's just frustrating. We played with where Amalia had the combo every turn, turn 3 plus the disruption. Like here, they just found the combo again. Like the Forsaken Miner and thing. Just take the damage here. Like here's where it gets frustrating, like they just have the answer every step. The qualifier this weekend is Historic. Going. We can't even win with Yogg, so let's just go to the next one. Nothing I can do at this point. Like, I try to be level-headed. Like, let me know, chat. Like, do you think this is usual? Do you think this is unusual variance in terms of, like, what's been happening? It's like, I'm kind of going nuts with this. Just the opponent having every out. I got it. Game 1, I probably played a little poorly, but they had that. I missed that line. So qualifiers, if you finish top 1200 or... I think this hand's fine. So top 1200 or top 250, you get an invite. Then if you... Or you can play in a qualifier play-in, which is a certain amount of gold. Come on. Oh my god! And it taps like the... I don't want to play this matchup. I don't want to play this. We're on Diamond 4. I don't want to play that matchup. Especially if Auto Tapper is going to be treating us that way. I'm gonna give this one more. I know Capella liked this version over the energy one. I think it's a bit softer. I feel like the energy package just gives you so much incidental value. Hey, keep a hand with a bunch of ETBs. Here's Strict Proctor on 2 with them always having Lotus Field on 3. Always at 1. So it's the Mythic Qualifier. So every month there is a tournament held on Arena that if you qualify, it's a 2-day event. And if you qualify, you can make it to the Arena Championship. I might Yawg just for, or Cord for Abzan's Pilgrim here, depending what they do. Naya. Interesting. You just Primal Prayers, Naya? This could be Primal Prayers. This will be Guide of Souls coming in. Oh, just cat. Just because I'm not guaranteed to hit a land, it's kind of a waste, but we really need to get Yawg out this turn. Yeah. Oh my god, I don't even have the mana for it. So that's so much worse of a play now. And I cast the wrong one too. Oh my god. What am I doing? Hey Anthony, play Boros. Play whatever Nick Talk is saying for Boros. It's the easiest deck to kind of pick up in terms of just approachability. What am I doing? I'm just like not paying attention. Let's not flip a Johnny here. Yeah, this is driving me nuts. I'm probably off it after this game. We'll play Mardu. Black source. Give me a black source. Thank you. Take the 2 here. Could attack in. They can eat something, take 2 damage, but probably fine for the time being. Just black source and we win. Black source and we win. Guide of Souls, obviously. Is in the life. They fly over. Yeah, I think that's the one. I just don't like the Yawgmoth deck, to be honest. Like, it's just not what I want to do playstyle. I like aggressive decks that have card advantage. Let's see what we do here. I might need to kill this in combat. I should keep greens. Actually, I should have kept green open because I can't cord like this. We just need to survive here. Probably end up killing that. Yeah, if I play, I'm going to be on board. I'm deciding. So there's an RCQ in paper this weekend. That's also, so it's Modern Horizon 3 sealed and then top 8 draft. 2 of the 4 guys, so it's me and 3 other guys that are in our play group. 2 have already qualified, and they keep getting me to, like, I want to qualify. They keep telling me I need to qualify, I want to qualify. So I might be playing that instead in paper. I killed a Johnny there just because they could have flipped it at instant speed, which would have been bad. I think that's fine. I just kill what they try to put the energy on. So block, shrink it down. Block, block, block. Kill this. They lose some life. Hey Ming, how's it going? That's good. That is good. So this works with treasure. So this should kill them. Alright. Oh no, I clicked buttons. We eventually won. Plague Mirror. Skyclave. Sun Cleanser. View battlefields. Probably want fatal pushes. They did show Flage. I don't think we care enough about Flage as a one of. What are we taking out? What are we taking out? I don't know how to sideboard. Cleopatra. One Knight Errant. I have no clue what I'm doing here. Nice. That's Nick Toxie's in chat. So if you have any questions, always a good source of info. Just cut the knights. I'm so out of like my element with this deck because it's it's tough to know, like, okay, what am I bringing in, stuff like that. We're gonna play the Boros or the Mardu deck after this. The biggest advice I can give anyone who's playing in any of this, doesn't matter how strong a deck is, if you don't have fun with it, it's useless. If you don't enjoy what you're playing, it's useless. All right, get him there. I'll Innkeeper next turn. So they are playing Skyclave. So we'll Yawg next turn. I think that might be... We have 2 Sun Cleansers. I can play out Yawg, start machine gunning their board. Birthing Ritual. That's a cool way to flip it, Johnny. I might use the treasure token. Mangwer, are you the one we were chatting this morning? Or like earlier this afternoon asking questions about the deck? Someone was asking me about a bunch of questions. They were a limited grinder. I'm just wondering if it's the same person. Okay, so they give me something back. They go a Johnny. Okay. So, alright, cool. I think your name shows up different on the YouTube chat. Board. It's fine. Oh, nice. Glad that's literally what as much as I play like Magic on this channel, like games and stuff, it's more to interact. I like to help out. I like to talk Magic. So here. One, two, three, four. Got another Yawg for next turn. Them having double Galvanic with a Skyclave, so 3 removal spells in their largely creature deck. A bit tilting. Just find every hate piece now. So we can still Chord into Yawg, it just takes 2 to activate. So what we may need to do is I could just go into another Marionette and just try to beat them down that way, but I think we're just going to put some pressure on them this turn. Because I can also just tutor into Sun Cleanser if needed. That's annoying. Let's play. Johnny flips. I can get Plague Mirror. Need a red source here. Flip a Johnny. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. Didn't really want to do that, but I was trying to keep my life total a little higher. I wanted to keep the Fatal Push with Revolt, but I should have just tapped that. We had enough incidental life gain. Blage. They're really good at drawing like the last cards. So they're gonna escape Flage, and I'll just kill Flage with the Fatal Push, and then kill him with damage. So notably, I can activate Yawg because of that. Otherwise, would have been good. Hi, friend. All right. Guild Gaming knew exactly what I was doing. Didn't just click buttons. All right, Yawg's not my jam. If you ever need advice, talk to Capella. He is a savant with the deck, but that is not the deck for me. So the other list we tried today was Abzan Primal Prayers. It did not go over well. Had a bunch of close games. We got the combo off quite a few times, but just like weird variants. Core of the deck, Sky to Souls, Guardian Evangel, Primal Prayers, Infinite Life, Infinite Creatures, Infinite Tap Down at Flash Speed. This version was more controlling in terms of the build. So there's that version there. So this deck here that we're going to try now, Boros Energy. So this one here, let me pull it up. I want to give credit where credit is due. All right, so this is from Masked Marth. They're 98 and 38 with this deck. So really nice record. So we've seen a number of variations of the Mardu list. This one is still Bombardments, but Mardu for Fatal Push, the Deadly Dispute, Apprentice, Juggernaut Peddler, all mixed into there. You still have your Oscillates and stuff. Sideboards, Fragment Realities, Static Prisons, Flutes, Legion's End, Shieldred's Assimilator for Graveyard Hate, Juggernaut Peddlers. So just a lot of nice little elements. I think this is more my speed. So this is one deck I wanted to give a shot. See how it plays out. I really wish Woodlands combo was playable in best of 3, but there's too many incidental ways to hit it. Johnny's the best card in the format, it feels. Good start. Good start. "22 lands. 14 card scene. 2 lands collectively." Probably put back Apprentice. Jingantha's usually the Flage version, so I want to have access to removal over the Marionette. Peddler can be useful by hitting stuff. Probably going to lead off with Oscillate's Pride. It's got the most ability to snowball. Oh, Prison on 1 is a bit of a tax. Come on. How? Just never see spell lines. Raptor. Okay, so set up for the bombardment. It's a good turn. Try to hit a Johnny. Definitely taking Flage here. We're loaded with removal. They have Guide of Souls and Lootmonger if they want. Probably discard Juggernaut. So I'm gonna Fatal Push here. So I'm gonna attack in here. I'm gonna Fatal Push on their turn. Or actually, I'm gonna Galvanic, because the thing is, I'm never gonna be able to get the energy from this Galvanic. So let them pay the energy. There's also no Sun Cleanser in this list. So they're probably bringing in Sun Cleanser, so we are going to take out... I think we keep one Nightmare in. Probably take the Raptors out. Probably take out the Disputes. I'm tired of just these like random ass games. Just the inconsistency. Holy shit. We got lands. Obviously this hand loves a 1-drop. We get rid of Bombardment here. The biggest payoff. Of course. You're gonna fragment me. Just pop off there. This deck's clunky. I take out Amtraptor. This sets me up for the Ajani if we hit another land. Me and Magic aren't vibing today. We're taking it. Because at the very worst, I set up... I want a Peddler, get this out of their hand, a Johnny, flip a Johnny, kill the Guida Souls. These guys never run out of gas. Never run out of gas. Jesus Christ. I can't do anything with this game. I'm just gonna give in. We've played a I'm not having fun with any of those decks, and they're like performing terribly. So why are we putting ourselves through this? So this version of the deck is from Nick Talk. Got a really good record with this one. Actually, this one looks dated, I think. Oh, the new one. Give me a sec, chat. Just pulling up a list. Boros H. How's everybody doing tonight? I've been getting my ass kicked all night. Two sun. Only two sun cleansers. I don't like Felia. I want to try Loot Monk. I want to try this out. It seemed cool. Can you send me your latest list, Nick Doc, if you wouldn't mind? I thought I saw it, but can you just send me whatever your most recent? I'm looking at your Untapped. Oh, I got it. I got it. A bit of Johnny voice line. No, that's not it. That's a terrible idea. No, that's not. Oh my god. Where is this deck? What am I missing? Why am I struggling so much with this? This is the list, right? With Amulet? I'm not playing Prismatic Ending, though. I don't want to spend the Mythics. I've wasted a lot of Mythics today. I'm going to just play another Invasion. I like Invasions. Oh, you got the full Invasions already? Oh, full Invasions. What's in the sideboard now? What should the sideboard be? Don't mind Portable Hole. As long as Boros is popular, I don't think you can play it. Because the problem is you indirectly get hit by Sunforger, and then you just, I don't know, the Boros deck was much more consistent. Raven Charm? It's the best card in the mirror, so it's really whoever gets it out. So I'm guessing it's like 2 Sun Cleanser for Gabukan. Sorry. I want to copy Nick Talk's homework. He's done a lot with the deck. Are you worried for like Yogg that much? Or I guess like Incidental Stam combo, Flage. 2 Steams. Like a lot though. Are you playing Surgicals? Or Needles still? Like what's the last cut? The things with Stone, it also gets hit by Divine Purge. Oh, you counter a Johnny's flip. No needle? Oh, yes, needle, yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay. Portable. Needle. That look right? Nick Fox? So Jamal, are you just playing standard at this point? Or are you, because like the current pass? Hey Bruno, drop a comment on one of my YouTube videos with it. Paste it as like an export. Boros Energy. If you put a link, the YouTube chat here blocks it, but if you just paste it as like just go, for example, like this, just export, and then you can do it from there. And then we can kind of go from there. For it'll be up on my Untapped after we play a game with it, so you can copy it there. But yeah, Bruno, if you drop it there, take a look. So with the standard set coming out, you're probably best off there. Now, Modern Horizons, if you're okay with cosmetics, like you have to kind of like the cosmetics here to get the full value out of the Psychic Frog things. You're probably better off just buying the regular one. Between the draft tokens, the incidental packs, stuff like that, it's usually pretty good value. For this one here, it's more if you just like, this set's heavy Mythic, so I already cashed in all the Mythics. I'm getting all the packs. I don't mind the styles, but otherwise they're there. Hey, Luca. It's going terribly. Nothing's jiving with me today. I'm getting destroyed by everything and anything. So there's this one here. I'll paste this for folks who are interested. This is the most recent version from Nick Talk, who's been playing a lot with the deck. I'll play a game of this and a game of the Flage one. Yeah, so then do the standard one, like the standard mastery, because you get a bunch of gold and gems and stuff back. It's usually a better bet. So I'll play a version of this, and then I'll play a Flage version just to see. I want to just get some games in with them. But yeah, we have not been having fun today. Nothing's been working. Because you get the like in the standard one, you get a draft token, you get a bunch of like gold, a bunch of gems, you get packs, like extra packs that help fill for your vault and stuff. It's usually pretty much worth it. I always roll over 2,800 gems. You get back like 12 or something hundred, and then like a draft token's usually 750, or no, it's like 1,500 gems. So you get that value for Premier Draft. Just use it early. Helps you do set completion. We'll see if a Johnny's on our side this time. So on the YouTube front, folks, so for tomorrow, we'll have the metagame breakdown out. And then we'll also have this video up here for Ornithopter's Mardu sacrifice. So I'll have that up bright and early tomorrow for those interested. That's right. Kill this. You're probably better off just waiting. Is he on whatchamacallit? Is he on the Lotus Field or just straight Jeskai? So they're on the older version. So next turn, I cast this, I cast a Johnny, I flip a Johnny. So they're still on the Voice of the Blessed version. I legend rule my Johnny. I flip my Johnny. So do this. Okay, I hate the Lotus Field one. Like when it pops off, it's great, but it's just super inconsistent. Now we just got Protect the Johnny, but we're in a pretty good spot. I would probably just wait. Jamal, the new set comes out in a couple weeks. If you already have most of the set, they're on a lot of twos. If they're on the Johnnies, the Voice of the Blessed. So hopefully that's not a removal spell. It's fine. So I think this turn I'm just going to put Luris to hand. We just hold back here. Yeah, people are always saying like, oh, Purge destroys you. All Purge does is just delay you like a turn, and everything's like a 2-for-1. Or just like rebuys energy, or just gets you value. Like in a long game, you're just going to be able to get that value back. Kill the cat here. We'll be able to get Lootmonger back. Just kill the cat here. Oh, if you don't know anything about Outlaws, it's tough to say. Like, the new set looks pretty powerful. You can always like catch up on those cards, and then the mastery helps you get the new set. So they have a Johnny. So the big difference maker here. Okay, so this turn, a bit awkward. Just the way our mana is shaping up, it's kind of awkward. Because like I want to get this Ocelots Pride going. And I don't necessarily want to play out Luris yet. We need, like, I don't like Sokazan in the deck. I'm gonna cut that. The deck's so reliant on white. Alright, we're just gonna go off that way. Let me just sideboard here. Portable holes. So what's your sideboard, Nick Talk, what's your sideboard versus Boros now that you're off the Sun Cleanser? You're playing the Stones, I'm guessing, and Thraben Charm? And then probably cutting some number of amulets. I like cutting the Prison in the Mirror, and then probably the Esper Sentinel. Just like that, or am I missing something, Nick Talk? Raptors still is just a good body. Early it can help. Cut Amulet? What are you playing instead? Are you still playing the Static Prison? Let's see Prison just as a reset. Yeah, these are the worst cards in the matchup. Look at this guy. Let's see if Bruno... Weird hand. Whoa, 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 I clicked Mulligan. Oh my god. Oh, I meant to click Mulligan. So this deals twice the number of creatures you control. We'll Galvanic here. That's a good start. All right. Fly, my guide of souls. Yeah, bombardment going next turn, so it should be good, pretty good. If they, I have no clue what their hand is. If turn 2 they sack, or turn 3 they sacked a land. Sure. So this can blow up an enchantment, so we can get this out from under Static Prison. Also just have access to Portable Hole, which seems cool. I think we're doing this. So what we can do is with the first strike damage and then sack the cat. This just taxes them. Looty! It's fine. Are they just watching the stream? What's happening? Alright, we'll take it. The only thing, Nick Duck, I don't like the Sokazan in the mana base. That's my only constructive thought thus far. I think having the mountains fine. It's like, how much red are you? You're 2020. Could be incidental. You are on a higher density, but your post board is more white anyways. Like you have the vistas. I think I'm just gonna pay pathway. Because like this will filter us. My only thoughts. At least we won. At least we won. We'll do one more and then I'm gonna go record metagame. Hey David, we ran Yawg, so once this is done you can check it out. I'll be completely honest. I didn't play it well, and I feel like I did the deck a disservice. So the deck is better than I played it, but I just didn't play it well. This could be Necro. I basically want to set up the Ajani with a flip available. I guess this is Necro Dominance. That's good to know, because now we can block any future one. It's definitely Necro Dominance. Yikes. One. So I actually think we don't flip a Johnny here. Because this holds them back from attacking. They have another march. This is annoying, but that takes their whole turn. I mean, 2 marches in the top 11, and I can't draw a card to save my life. Stable. We do the same line again. So I'm not sacking here because then they can kill a Johnny in response. They would need a 3rd march here. They could have Shieldred's Edict. Okay, so they're just loaded. Nothing I did mattered this game. Gross sequence of cards. They have the other invoke. Wondering. We do this. We block. At this point, it's just more info. Once they have the One Ring Shieldred going, it's going to be very hard for us to keep up. They're going to have so much removal. And at this point, it's very likely they have another removal spell. I think we're taking the damage here. Old Steel Heart's interesting. This is like why we're playing this out, just to see what they may have. I think we're discarding Amulet here. Try to find like Fatal Push. Okay, so we're kind of out of gas, but the consuming corruptions is pretty cool. Problem is they do have active One Ring. This can also hit Planeswalkers. So they have a lot of ways to hit me and gain life. Naturally. Necro. So they could maybe... Hey, Ergo. How's it going? I have to discard a bunch here. So I can Luris. Toxic Deluge, Inquisitions. Hey, that's good. Doing this now in case they have like a Fatal Push or something. So they likely have, so I could wait for them to activate the One Ring. You got me. I can Luris, get it back next turn. And this is someone was asking earlier about the Necro deck. Like, the opponent's drawn like 40 cards. No! Okay, now they probably got us. No, the Boros version with Wakim is up on my YouTube. I personally didn't like it. This card's so much better than Wakim. It does stuff unlike Wakim. They drew like 700 cards and we had an awkward start. We'll name One Ring. We'll name Necro. Invasion seems good. Thraben seems good. Static Prison seems bad. Sun Cleanser seems bad. Probably trim on one bombardment. The Amulet could be good too. Probably no Thraben. They'll have sweepers. like that. We're okay, maybe if we have a Johnny. They have the answer on one. Inquisition you. Then we stop drawing lines. Be totally cool. So Toxic Deluge is actually disgusting here. Okay, what is up with this? Come on. Jesus Christ. 12 cards, we've drawn literally like nothing but lines. You just gotta harder the cards. They can pump mana into this to make it bigger. Just taking it here. Hmm. This augments the cost. They've shown discards, so they have another deluge. It's kind of gross, but I can't play around that. Might have been right to wait. Protection. So we do this. Flip a Johnny. Kill you. We probably hold off on this since we can't gain life. Maybe should have played the Sunbaked over the fetch there. Interesting inclusion here. Doesn't do too much, basically just kills a creature. Kill you. No sense in committing more to the board here. Save this. I can also use it to draw a card with Amulet, but as long as a Johnny's going, we get value. Could kill that. Takes him off 7 life. Just seems like good value. Obviously, in retrospect, getting the Pride going earlier would have been better, but they've shown Toxic Deluge. Let them. Some cards here. We're actually at 6, so we have to be mindful. Okay. How the hell did we get to 6 life? Just incidental beats? I think we... Okay, so they do have those, like, stupid guys. Amulet was very good there. They have a lot of discard. Questions, do I want something like Thraben Charm? This just soaks up some. Sentinel still has utility. Needle was good if we could, like, name some of that stuff. Probably just run it back. Run it back! Needle went so hard that game. Oh my god. Can we keep, like, a playable hand for once? I think this is the correct line because Invasion on 2 is good. Shieldred and Necro Dominance. Sounds terrible any way I look at it. Oh, come on! Perfect for them. And Sorin comes down. That's like the perfect sequence for them. So the thing is, they can't Shieldred. They have to decide what they want to do here. They're going to draw Toxic Deluge. I think the lines, yeah, Liliana, Eat Oscillate here. Ooh, okay, give me the card. Oh my god. Okay, we're just drawing nothing but lines here. Cool deck, but like they've really timed some of their stuff. Shelly. You know what? I needed to play a Johnny there. That was a mistake. If I play a Johnny, then I have enough energy to flip the invasion. Hoping they didn't draw Necro or something. Like, they could do Necro Dominance, and they can draw, like, 30 cards and get enough for something big there. We've just flooded so hard. Yeah, Johnny would have also played me better. Yeah, Johnny was the line there. I messed that up. Do this. It's a land. Play a Johnny. So you here. You here. You two here. They could have Fatal Push here, but they have to kill one of my cats. And they haven't had any pauses. I should have played this out over the other line. Okay, so the nice thing here, Toxic Deluge costs them 4 life. Necro. They can draw like a zillion cards. I can protect the first time. Toxic Deluge. Hey, Black Sun. Yeah, I do. I think Boros will be the most prominent of the decks. So this blocks them. Classic. Game 20. Need to try to flip a Johnny here. So the good thing is they only get to keep 5. We could take Sheoldred off, it's pretty good. Jeez. Just so many lands. So we're gonna do this. Gonna make that 6 power. I want to keep something around basically if they Toxic Deluge. I don't think opponent's deck is consistently great. Like, we've drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands. We've drawn half the lands in our deck, which is kind of an oddity, I would say. So I think it's always important to kind of consider the variance of it, right? So they can draw a bunch of cards again. I mean, at this point, I have 4 Galvanic Discharges. We had multiple turns where we could have drawn out of it. Instead, we... like here. No matter like what I do at this point, I'm kind of stuck. Let's play our cards out. At the very least, we can tax them, maybe. Very odd game. When you're drawing 2, 3 cards a turn for us and no gas. We're just not going to beat this amount of card selection. They're just going to find all their answers. I mean, the goal is to try to kill Sheoldred. Like, okay. We've drawn all the lands in our deck. Come on. Like, what are we supposed to do here? Unbelievable. There's been so many potential answers we could have had along the way. We're just dead here. There's nothing we could have done there. Yep. Regular amount of lands. Nothing special. Nothing special. Like, we're so in that game if we get anything, but... I already realized I spelled your name right. Just like, never a spell. Like, hey, take one of their spells, take one of their spells. Nope. How about you get nothing? Alright, folks, I am going to wrap this up because I need to record the metagame breakdown for tomorrow morning because I have to go to the doctor in the morning and otherwise I won't be able to. So I will get that up. I appreciate everyone hanging out. Any of the lists we played today, you can find it on my Untapped page. So as always, you can find it on Untapped. Find it on my page. I did pretty shit today, not gonna lie. I was not enjoying a lot of the games. 0-3, 1-2, 0-1, 1-1. Some weird variants. Just wasn't our day today. We kind of sequenced a little wrong at times here and there, but some unusually poor variants. So if you want to see any of the lists today, the VOD will be up. You can catch it. Anything you missed, if you want to see the games.